What's up, guys? Leslie Robbins here. It's not every day that I get to showcase a local business where adorable dogs are the stars. I mean, students. This is Zoom Room, the leading in-person dog training expert on all things related to, you guessed it, dogs. Here at Zoom Room Torrance, you guys have a very cute motto. Tell me about that.
Our motto here at Zoom Room is we don't train dogs, we train the people that love them. Our goal is to give the owners, the handlers, the tools that they need to go home and train their pets, train their dogs, work with them on all the little things that we teach them here, and be able to develop a better bond and longer lasting relationship with their dog.
Founded in 2007, Zoom Room is a venture-backed and revolutionary indoor dog training gym. The chain has nearly 30 locations across the U.S., including one right here in Torrance, which opened in June of 2022. The company's key revenue streams and services include dog training classes, which range in difficulty from beginner to advanced, socialization events, and retail products.
As you guys know, in Agility 2, what you're going to do is say off and then table. If your dog is still a little nervous about the table, but they're fine, you can just show them some love. You don't have to treat if you don't want to.
Break down the specific classes that Zoom Room Torrance offers.
We offer everything here from puppy preschool, which starts at 2 months, 2 to 4 months. It's our under-vaccinated little guys, the cutest little class you could ever imagine. All the pups running around, learning about gross motor skills. And then from there, we offer puppy training, we offer obedience, we offer canine good citizen, and then we offer agility, one of our favorite classes here because it's all about bonding and enrichment with your dog. We also offer therapy dog, we offer scent workshops. We're basically a community for dogs and their owners for absolutely everything they could ever want to do. One of the greatest things about Zoom Room and Zoom Room Torrance especially is that we are flexible. We have class passes, so people can come in and almost use it like class pass in the gym, where they buy a pass and then they can come in for an obedience class, and we work on a level base. So they come in, maybe some dogs have a tremendous amount of experience with obedience. They come in, do a couple classes, they go through their graduation requirements, they graduate out. Another dog might need a little bit more work with the handler, maybe they take a little bit longer, and then they graduate out to the next level, they go into agility. They can also pick and choose when they want to come. We have classes 5 or 6 times a week for obedience. They could come on a Monday one week and a Tuesday the next week. They're not locked into a particular schedule. That's one of the big selling points we have here, is that we're just very flexible to work with our clients and with our pups in any way we can. You could even come and rent the space to come in and use it as your own private kind of little dog park, per se. We also offer private lessons, workshops periodically too. So lots of offerings, everything again from the 2-month-old puppy all the way up to 12 and plus year old dogs.
Talk about the importance of dog training in general.
We all want a well-behaved dog. We go out for walks and we see those dogs that are with their owners and they're walking, they're on a loose leash, they're not jumping. And I have to say I'm envious of that when I take my dog out because she's not always the best behaved. But that's what I think most of us want from our animals. We want to be able to have a good relationship with them. We don't want to be worried about them. We don't want to be worried about someone else. And the best way we can do that is just give them some basic obedience. It's not a lot of time out of your day. It's working just a few minutes with your dog every day. Be consistent. Like going to the gym, it's like you work on your own body every day, work on your relationship with your dog. It's really going to mean everything with your future relationship.
While I was doing my research on Zoom Room Torrance, the first thing I thought about as a mom was all the Mommy and Me classes that I used to do back in the day.
Absolutely. Those Mommy and Me classes were so important for me learning about my son and also getting my son used to being around other people and being handled by other people and playing with other kids. Same thing with your puppy. You have a very small window, that 2 to 4 months, where they are really learning about the world, and just to get them out there, get them socialized. If you can get them socialized at that age, it's going to be so much easier at a later age to teach them obedience, to do agility. They're certainly not ruined if you don't get them in that 2 to 4 months, but it just makes your life so much easier, and so it's just so good for those puppies and so good for their owners.
With 27 plus locations of Zoom Room, how did you pick Torrance?
When I purchased this business, we were originally located in Redondo, and we needed to relocate the business, and I went looking around and I found this wonderful location in Torrance. We're just a couple miles away from where the original location had been. Absolutely wonderful landlords that we love to death, and hence we took root here in Torrance, and we're just really excited to be part of this community. Just going a couple miles has opened up doors to people who didn't realize that we were even here.
So how has the reception been here in the city of Torrance?
It's been amazing being part of the Torrance community here. We couldn't have asked for a warmer welcome. It opened June 18th. We had our ribbon cutting in August. Mayor Chen led the ribbon cutting. He's absolutely wonderful. He came and even did agility with Riley, my dog. It was just fantastic to see the outpouring of support from all the people around. I'm just so excited to be part of Torrance now. And I'm of course a member of the Torrance City Chamber, and I can't say enough about Donna and Yuki and the entire team that runs that chamber. They're just so active. Torrance is just really amazing.
As the owner of Zoom Room Torrance, you must love dogs, right?
Oh yeah, everything I've ever done in my life has always been client services, community. I do a tremendous amount of nonprofit work. I mean, it's all about building relationships. And that's what this business is all about as well. It's about relationships, owner to dog, employers to their clients. And this is all about building a community for dog lovers everywhere in the city of Torrance and all the beach cities around.
Here at Zoom Room Torrance, you must see a lot of dogs. Tell me a success story.
Oh, we have so many success stories. It's wonderful. We have one little dog, Hobbs, that came to us, little doodle, very reactive, could not, see another dog without barking, was really a struggle for his mom. They came here to Zoom Room when he was probably about 9 months, and they worked really hard together, and she did some private lessons, and she worked consistently with him every day. And now Hobbs is part of our Obedience 2 classes, which means he comes in and he can be around other dogs, he can be out with distractions, he doesn't bark, he's not reactive. It doesn't mean that he's fixed from his reactivity, but just the amount of work that they put into that relationship has just been amazing to see. And it just goes to show the more you do and the more time you put in and effort, it really pays off.
And with every success story comes the not there yet story. Tell me about that one.
So we have a dog named Gizmo. His mom had kind of acquired him from another family member. He was a rescue. He's a little pitty. He's a very strong dog. At one point, he apparently, even broke some of the vertebrae in her back because he pulled so hard that she fell over. And that was because of his reactivity. He saw another dog. He was frightened. We've been working with him, and we had him in the gym just the other day, and he's just come leaps and bounds. We had other dogs present. He didn't react, and so it's just amazing to see the progression that not only the dog has made, but also the handler has made as well.
And there's a cute story behind the company's catchy name. Now tell me where the name Zoom Room came from.
Zoom Room started back in 2007, long before Zoom as we know it in terms of the video conferencing, and indeed it does have everything to do with the zoomies that our dogs and sometimes even our cats get at a certain time of day when we have no reason, no understanding why, but they will just start running around the house or wherever they are like crazy, and hence we call it the zoomies, and hence Zoom Room.
Nice! Good! Look at that!